Portal here at YCS Minneapolis. Whoa! With the Denis, what's up, man? How are you?
What's good, bro? What's good? What's happening? I got top 8. I lost in top 8. At YCS Minneapolis. Overall, great tournament. I enjoyed it. Honestly, everything. A lot of cards in my deck. One thing I would try to. I'll talk about like changes after, but I played a Tearlaments Bystial.
Okay.
Yeah, they're super rare. It's crazy, right? Everyone has them, so everyone had them this tournament.
Any shots before we begin that?
Yeah, let's go ahead and give a shout out to Team Daily Grind. Shout out to Cam. You know, he gave some advice on the deck. Shout out to Denis. Shout out to everyone from Team Daily Grind. Everyone who I roomed with. Shout out to Bortle. You already know.
Look at that shout out back there.
Alrighty. Yeah, let's get started.
Alright, without further ado, please show us the do.
Cool. Alright, so let's start with the Tearlaments engine. Super standard.
Through everything?
Yeah. So yeah, this is the Tear engine, or there's more actually, sorry. I played one heartbeat and one scream. Cam's gonna laugh, but these cards are actually pretty nice. I enjoyed heartbeat. I didn't play one Mystic Mind deck, but I heard there was like a lot of Mystic Mind deck and they were like causing trouble. So shout out to Johnny. Yeah, they're causing trouble. Yeah, so yeah, these cards are great. I don't know if I'd still play them after Pasadena or Magnificent Mavens, but it's there. So like these, mandatory is 2 of. If you're playing any less, I don't know what's going on. This card is just nuts. If you mill it, you can search, and then if you mill heartbeat, you can add it back. It's kind of cool. If you mill scream, you can add this from deck to hand. Because a lot of times you will have to kit add Merly. So those give additional benefit to your when you're playing on your opponent's turn and you have-ness your opponent and you have Rucolos Kaleido. You can Rucolos send a Kaleido, and you already use all 3 names because the only way to get to that is using all 3 names. And so once you do, you can send Scream, depending on what else is milled, or Heartbeat. But Scream, you can also search a trap for your turn. Just additional value when you draw nice. But yeah, it's also out to Mystic Mind. And also, something people don't know about these cards. You don't need a Tearlaments on board for this. You don't need anything on board. You just like shuffle back a spell and trap, and then you send 1 card from hand to grave. So it's essentially a Brandon High Spirits.
Jeez. Okay.
It basically is. All right. So I play this package. Shout out to Cam.
How did you play that?
So Cam was like, hold up. He brought up idea, and it was like Chimera. I told him like, hold up. You gotta let me know what's going on. I love this card, and I really thought it was a great meta call because a lot of cards target, and essentially what this allowed you to do was play through Dweller going second, because if they Dweller you, you can like Chimera, and you can establish your own Dweller, which is like, that's how I beat Dom game 1 in top 32, because of this engine. And also on top of that, when they imperm kick Kolos, you just play King in the Swamp, search Poly, and then you just go root close and you just still continue full combo, and they're just like, dang. Imperm just traded 1 for 1, but I play all these like Tearlaments card. I'm getting to Soliak and like so that's that. And the High Spirits engine, this is a new edition post is a new set, Dark Wind Blast. This card is nuts because, as I mentioned, like I like Chimera, right? So like when you have these cards engraved on your these cards are just free fodder, free discards for Super Poly, free discard for the Heartbeat, or Crime Inside. They're essentially free discards, and they just keep recurring in themselves. So like I'm like end phase, add these back. On my opponents, like I discard them or get rid of them somehow. End phase, add these back. It's just like free reoccurring resources. And this is really good because it's a Chimera material. So like I can on my opponent's turn add this back, and then I have a additional target for Chimera to get the 2-1 without wasting actual cards, right? So that's that engine. It was really good. And then the Bystial package, I just played 5. In hindsight, I was trying to keep it to 40 to have my haveness, just get the most value, and Merly, etc. Just mill as good as possible. But I feel like I should have played more, because these are just good going first or second when your opponent is a mirror match and they haveness you. You can just Bysted their whatever they haveness. If they're likely going to hit a name, and if not, then it's still just fine, right? You shuffle it back. You just take the +1. But yeah, these cards are just good because they allow you to play on your turn when your opponent's trying to play on your turn, and they allow you to play on your opponent's turn. And for non-engine, 3 Super Poly, 2 Tactics. Tactics was good. It was cited out a lot because I know a lot of people are playing Eradicator, a lot of people are playing the Cyberstein with the Exterio cards. So I cited this out a lot. But game 1s, this was when they're trying to Bysted your name, you can just draw 2 or look at their hand if you can extend, and you basically get information, and what can just lock you, seal the deal for the game. If they have a Super Poly, you can just play around it or get rid of it, etc. So that's the main deck, 40 cards.
Definitely 40.
Yep. Extra deck, let's start with the links. Underworld Goddess, Dark, Elf, and Sprint. That's it for the links. I wish I could say I summoned this once, but I did not. But it was there. I'm not sure what it could have been. I think I went into everything else in my extra deck every time. Yeah, these were summoned almost every game. Yeah, it's something. I never missed the second elf either. This is really cool because you can dark, take your opponent's Magnamut, trigger the effect to search a dragon, then overlay that and a Garura for your Beatrice, and you search a Druid Worm. So Beatrice was great. Dweller obviously is a mandatory. If you don't have that in your deck, you're not winning any mirror matches.
Shout out to Nish.
For Dweller?
You think he doesn't play that card?
Oh yeah, shout out to Nish. Alright, and let's get to the fusions. 2 kit.
Giant hand's better.
Oh really? Yeah, I should have played Giant Hand, dang. I'm sure that would have won me so many mirror matches. Alright. 2 kit close, 1 rule close, 1 Kaleido. Let's see here. Yeah, so Super Poly targets, and the Dragos Lapelia, and this card was good. Chimera as well, and the Synchro, the last card, Baron. I think I summoned Baron one time and I lost. I never opened the branded High Spirits, draw phase, with search everything. My key always got interrupted. So, it was always something. And I never got to that whole play. And I think that play off your name, it was just, it wasn't that great. But who knows? Side deck, Scattershot is great extender. 3 Gamma and a driver. There's a slot that kind of was weird. If my opponent in a mirror match, they don't respect they respect Super Poly, so they don't want to lose to Super Poly, so they don't summon Ruklos with Dweller. And so Gamma was there even for the mirror match, because when they try to Dweller you just chain Gamma, because a lot as I mentioned, they're trying to play around Super Poly by not going Ruklo's Dweller, and so you just Gamma them, right? And yeah, that's the reason Gamma, and it's also just a hand trap, great going second. Very versatile card. 3 droplet, same reason, stops the Dweller. It's great if you can play a quick play and then chain this to send a quick play, so you don't lose your whole hand. 3 Cosmic, can't complain, good card, came through. Evenly matched. Yeah, this card was great. Can't complain. These cards just did what they had to do, and the crime, Tearlaments crime.
Okay, sweet.
Searchable target. A lot of people are signing this card, so you put this card to beat this card.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for your explanation, Dennis, and hey man, congrats on top 8.
Appreciate you, man.
Until next time, everyone. Bortle out.
Peace.